What's up, everyone? Jeremiah here with Aquatics and Exotics, and welcome. Today we have kind of a crazy video. I'm gonna bring you in to my day of chaos. I've got water changes to do. I've got fish to move around. I've got covers to do around ponds. I've got tanks to set up. We're just gonna start checking stuff off the list today, see how far we get, and I'm gonna bring you guys along for the ride. So hold on and let's get right into it. Okay, so we're gonna start out by cutting some leftover vinyl plank flooring, and we're gonna use this to go around that new indoor pond. Um, so I'm marking it out and cutting it, and just a couple cuts with a razor blade, and then you could snap it. So all you need to do this is some of this cheap vinyl flooring, a razor knife, and a square. So I'm just gonna go through and mark them all, and then we're gonna go through cut them, and then I think for the turtle pond we're gonna stand them vertically, snap them together, and I'll screw them to the metal braces. I'm gonna go ahead and get enough cut, and we'll start doing it. Here's our first piece. So these just snap together, and easy peasy. So as they snap together, they're gonna really lock together, and then as I get them going, I'm gonna put a couple screws, like I said, into the metal posts. This is what it looks like after the first side is complete. So also with the pond, we did add some more plants going out of the top. Also, I pulled off an iris, planted it in there out of the koi pond. We've added water lettuce, pothos, wandering Jew plant. That's that pink one over there. I think it's coming out right. Now, for the other half of that IBC, I'm actually going to do a second pond just next to that one. Did try and fill it up. It leaked, so goddamn silicone and all this. We'll let it cure, and hopefully it can hold water, because I'm super excited for what's going to go on in this pond. And it's actually going to touch the other one, and it's going to kind of look like one big piece. So I think it turned out really nice. Next on the list is moving some fish. We're going to take 3 stir-bys that I have in this quarantine tank, and we're going to move them downstairs. Here they are, temperature acclimated. Just like that. You know what, the lights aren't on yet, but here we go. Just 3 stir-bys. I tried my best to catch this on camera, so hopefully you can see. 1, 2, 3,
and off they go. I probably
but yeah, so I've added 3 stir-bys to this.
Yeah.
I also have
few
I believe 6 or 7 more neons that are in quarantine right now, and they are gonna go right in that tank with their other neons. Like, ooh, here's our new flower horn. We're actually gonna start setting up a tank. I kind of have it filled with some sand in right now, and kind of letting it cycle. So this is a 20-gallon long, and eventually I'm gonna do a bunch more musical fish. This is gonna go into the 4-foot tank that you'll see here in a second. Probably my autos will probably come in here. That's why I'm leaving all the algae on the glass, platypalus. And then here is our 4-foot tank that the flower horn will go in. Like I said, it's pretty bare bottoms. We got cycled media, and this is a 5-gallon tote. Right now, I just have those neons quarantine in there. And with most of my tanks, we got pothos growing out of the top, pothos, whatever however you want to say it. And with this being flower horn, it has to be a warm tank. I want to run this at about 82, 83 degrees, similar to the discus. So we got 2 200-watt heaters. That should do the trick for this size of a tank. But I grabbed these clay pots. They are 12-inch clay pots. and I'm gonna use these as decoration. Also, he's just a little guy, or she. I don't even know how, if she's a he or she yet. That's how small this flowerhorn fry is. But just like any fish, I know a lot of people want nothing in the tank. Yes, they're monster sick. Yes, they destroy everything. But he's just a little guy, and he's gonna need to find some comfort somewhere. So we're gonna give him some hiding spaces, and yeah, here's those neons I was talking about. I think there's 7 in there. Okay, upstairs. We are getting ready to do a water change on the 110-gallon community tank, but before that, let's just drop in some pellets. Here you guys want to see this real quick, and then we'll go ahead, drop it. I'm only going to do about a 30% water change. I'm not going to record the whole thing. A couple seconds of it going down, a couple seconds of it coming up, and yeah, moving right along. But yeah, I love this tank. I also have 2 more electric blue, full-size electric blue car that I want moved up in here. Thought they had paired off, and I thought I could leave them in a 40-gallon breeder and we can have some babies, but no luck. These guys had eggs up here, but nothing came of it. But yep, I said 5-foot tank, acrylic, 110 gallons, and look, I dropped the feeding spoon in there. But yeah, I'm just whipping this down. Whipped it down, like I said, about 30%, and we're whipping it back up. That's just tap water. Try to match the temperature. I do have a big filter on here. It takes a lot of the stuff out, but I also do use dechlorinator, and yeah, I use Seachem Safe and Seachem Stability. I use Safe because I have a ton of tanks, and it goes far for your money. You need just a little bit to dechlorinate. A lot more cost effective than product, but there's the stability. So yeah, top that tank. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed the chaos that was my day today. Didn't get all the stuff we wanted to accomplish, but we got some water changes done upstairs. We got some fish moved. We got some tanks set up. We got exterior figured out for our indoor ponds. We got the second half of our other indoor pond sealed up. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Just a crazy chaos-filled day at Aquatics and Exotics. If you guys made it this far, hit that thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, share it with a friend, and I'll catch you on the next one. See ya!